Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnanajana Shlaka Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Supurakam Garaganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bhidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Cha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Manchakopatarubhyas Chakripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila, Chapter 10, The Lord's Return to Jagannath Puri. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking now with Bhavananda Roy, the father of Ramananda Roy, and there's also 4 other brothers. And Bhavananda Roy has 5 sons. Ramananda Roy and 4 other brothers, and they're all, Bhavananda Roy is coming with his whole family and surrendering himself to the service of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So text number 54. Rayako heyami shudra vishayadam tabu tumi sparsha e ishwara lakan. After hearing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's praise, Bhavananda Roy submitted, I'm in the 4th class of the social order, and I engage in mundane affairs. Although I am very fallen, you have still touched me. This is proof that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Bhavananda Roy says, I'm just a Shudra, I'm a fallen soul, but you have still embraced me. So this is proof that you are the Lord Himself, and you are so merciful. Nijagriha Vita Britya Panchaputra Sane Atma Samarpilun Ami Tomaracharane. Appreciating Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's favor, Bhavananda Rai also said, along with my home, riches, servants, and 5 sons, I surrender myself at your lotus feet. Evaninath Rohibe Tomaracharane Jabe Jay Agyataha Koribe Sevane. This son, Vaninath, will remain at your lotus feet to always immediately attend to your orders and serve you. Atmiya Gyane More Sankochana Koribe Jay Jabe Ichatabe Se Agyadibe. My dear Lord, please consider me your relative. Do not hesitate to order whatever you desire at any time you desire it. Prabhu kohe ki sankocha tumi nahapar janme janme tumi amar sabam shekinkar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Bhavananda Roy's offer, saying, I accept without hesitation because you are not an outsider. Birth after birth, you have been my servant along with your family members. Dina Pancha Shata Bhitare Ashibe Ramananda Tarasange Purnahabe Amarananda. Sri Ramananda Rai is coming within 5 to 7 days. As soon as he arrives, my desires will be fulfilled. I take great pleasure in his company. Etabole Prabhutare Koilanlingan Taraputra Sab Shire Dorila Charan. Saying this, Mahaprabhu embraced Bhavananda Roy. The Lord then touched the heads of his sons with his lotus feet. Tabe Mahaprabhu Tare Gare Patnaila Baninata Patanayake Nikate Rakila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then sent Bhavananda Roy back to his home, and he kept only Vaninath Patanayaka in his personal service. Bhattacharya sab loke vidai koraila tabe Prabhu kala Krishnadas bolaila. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then asked all the people to leave. Afterward, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called for Kala Krishnadas, who had accompanied the Lord during his South Indian tour. Prabhu ko he Bhattacharya shunaha ihara charita dakina giya chila iha amara sahita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "My dear Bhattacharya, just consider the character of this man who went with me to South India. Bharatare kache gela amare chariya, Bharatare hoite ihare anilun udariya." He left my company to associate with the Batthatharis, but I rescued him from their company and brought him here. Ebeami ihan ani korilana vidai jaicha jaha ama sani nahi aradai. Now that I have brought him here, I am asking him to leave. Now he can go wherever he likes, for I am no longer responsible for him. Kala Krishnadas was influenced and allured by nomads or gypsies who enticed him with women. Maya is so strong that Kala Krishnadas left Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's company to join gypsy women. Even though a person may associate with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can be allured by Maya and leave the Lord's company due to his slight independence. Only one who is overwhelmed by Maya can be so unfortunate as to leave Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's company, yet unless one is very conscientious, the influence of Maya can drag one away, even though he may be the personal assistant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what to speak of others? The Batthatharis used to increase their numbers by using women to allure outsiders. This is factual evidence showing that it is possible at any time to fall down from the Lord's association. One need only misuse one's little independence. Once fallen and separated from the Lord's association, one becomes a candidate for suffering in the material world. Although rejected by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kala Krishnadas was given another chance, as the following verses relate. So Kala Krishnadas went with Mahaprabhu as his personal servant. But when he got into South India, the Batthatharis, who were like gypsies, they allured Kala Krishnadas with women, and he actually left the Lord and went with them. In other words, he abandoned the association of Mahaprabhu. Then Mahaprabhu told the Batthatharis, externally the Batthatharis, they dressed like renunciants. So Mahaprabhu said, "You are sannyasis and I'm a sannyasi, so what business do you have in stealing my Brahmin assistant?" And then the Batthatharis attacked Mahaprabhu with weapons. But the weapons all fell from their hands and started cutting them into pieces. So then they were roaring and screaming, and while that confusion was going on, Mahaprabhu grabbed his servant Kala Krishnadas by the hair and dragged him out. And then we see that Kala Krishnadas continued traveling with Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu, from all the subsequent verses, we don't see that Mahaprabhu directly chastised him or yelled at him, but maybe that happened, but it's not mentioned. And then when he gets back to Jagannath Puri, Mahaprabhu said, all right, he traveled with me and it was my responsibility to bring him back here. But now that we've got here, this already happened and I don't need him anymore to be with me, so please, now he can go. My responsibility is finished. So that meant he was being, Kala Krishnadas was, in a sense, being rejected by Mahaprabhu. And Kala Krishnadas started to cry. But we'll see. Srila Sridhar Maharaj said that there was one devotee who was rejected by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And then Srila Saraswati Thakur told to Srila Sridhar Maharaj that you will now have to give him your mercy and help him. And Srila Sridhar Maharaj said, well, how is it that I give him my mercy when he's been rejected by you? And then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur cited the example of Kala Krishnadas. He was rejected by Mahaprabhu, but still the Nityananda Prabhu and the devotees showed him mercy, even though he was rejected by Mahaprabhu. So Srila Saraswati Thakur, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was saying that even though this devotee had been more or less rejected, or at least, chastised by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that Srila Sridhar Maharaj and others should show him their mercy, just as Nityananda Prabhu and the devotees showed Kala Krishnadas mercy, even though he was personally rejected by Mahaprabhu. Eta shuni Krishnadas kandite lagela Madhyana korite Mahaprabhu chaligela. Hearing the Lord reject him, Kala Krishnadas began to cry. However, Mahaprabhu, not caring for him, immediately left to take his noon lunch. Nityananda Jagannath Mukunda Damodar Charijane Jukte Tabe Korila Antar. After this, the other devotees, headed by Nityananda Prabhu, Jagannananda, Mukunda, and Damodar, began to consider a certain plan. Even though a person is rejected by the Lord himself, the devotees of the Lord do not reject him. Therefore, the Lord's devotees are more merciful than the Lord himself. Srila Narottam Das Thakur thus sings, Chadiya Vaishnava Seva Nishtar Piyeche Keba. One cannot be relieved from the material clutches without engaging in the service of pure devotees. The Lord himself may sometimes be very hard, but the devotees are always kind. Thus, Kala Krishnadas received the mercy of the four devotees mentioned above. And that's Nityananda Prabhu, Jagannananda, Mukunda, and Damodar Pandit. Godadeshe Pataite Chahi Ekjan Aike Kohibe Jai Prabhura Agaman. The Lord's four devotees considered, we want a person to go to Bengal just to inform Sachimata about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arrival at Jagannath Puri. Advaita. Yeah, you could. Slowly. Advaita Srivasadi Jada Bhaktagan Sabai Ashibe Shuni Prabhura Agaman. After hearing news of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arrival, devotees like Advaita and Srivas will certainly come to see him. E Krishnadas e Diba Gore Batanya Eta Koher Tare Rakilena Ashvasya. Let us therefore send Krishnadas to Bengal. Saying this, they kept Krishnadas engaged in the service of the Lord and gave him assurance. Because Mahaprabhu rejected him, Kala Krishnadas became very, very sorry and began to cry. Therefore, the Lord's devotees took compassion upon him, gave him assurance and encouraged him to continue to engage in the Lord's service. So this is what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, that even though a devotee was rejected by his spiritual master, Srila Saraswati Thakur, that Srila Sridhar Maharaj and others should try to give mercy to him and engage him in service. Aradine Prabhu Stane Koila Nivedan Agyadeho Godadeshe Pataya Ekjan. The next day, all the devotees asked Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please give permission for a person to go to Bengal. Tomaradakina Gama Shuni Sachiyai Advaitari Bhakta Sab Achedukapai. Mother Sachi and all the devotees headed by Advaita Prabhu are all very unhappy due to not receiving news about your return from your South India tour. Ekjanjai Kahuk Shudra Samachar Prabhu Kohe Se Kora Jai Icha Tomar. One person should go to Bengal and inform them about the auspicious news of your return to Jagannath Puri. Upon hearing this, Mahaprabhu replied, do whatever you decide. So Mahaprabhu knows what they're referring to, that they want to send Kala Krishnadas to Bengal to tell all the devotees that Mahaprabhu has returned from South India. And although Mahaprabhu had rejected Kala Krishnadas, he told the devotees, all right, do as you like. Do whatever you decide. Tabi se Krishnadas se Gode Bhattacharya Vaishnava Sabake Dite Mahaprasada Dila. In this way, Kala Krishnadas was sent to Bengal, and he was given sufficient quantities of Lord Jagannath's food remnants to distribute there. Tabi Goda Deshe Aila Kala Krishnadas Navadipa Gela Teha Sachi Ai Pasha. Thus Kala Krishnadas went to Bengal, and he first went to Navadip to see Mother Sachi. Mahaprasad Diya Tare Koila Namaskar Dakina Hoite Aila Prabhu Kohe Samachar. Upon reaching Mother Sachi, Kala Krishnadas first offered his obeisances and delivered the food remnants, Mahaprasadam. He then informed her of the good news that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned from his South India tour. Shunya Nandita Hoila Sachi Matarman Srivasadiara Jat Jata Bhaktagan. This good news gave much pleasure to Mother Sachi as well as to all the devotees of Navadip headed by Srivas Thakur. Shunya Savar Hoila Parama Ulas Advaita Acharya Grihe Gela Krishnadas. Hearing of Mahaprabhu's return to Puri, everyone became very glad. Krishnadas next went to the house of Advaita Acharya. So now Krishnadas is taking the news to all the devotees, so he's still engaged in service, and everyone's very happy to hear news of Mahaprabhu's return. Acharjare Prashadiya Kori Namaskar Samyak Kohila Mahaprabhu Samachar. After paying him respectful obeisances, Krishnadas offered Mahaprasadam to Advaita Acharya. He then informed him of the news of Mahaprabhu in complete detail. Shuni Acharya Gosara Nanda Hoila Premaveshe Hunkara Bahunritya Gita Koila. When Advaita Acharya heard of Mahaprabhu's return, he became very pleased. In his great ecstasy of love, he made a rumbling sound and danced and chanted for a long time. Haridas Thakurer Hoila Paramananda Vasudeva Datta Gupta Murari Shuna Shivananda. Also hearing this auspicious news, Haridas Thakur became very pleased. So also did Vasudeva Datta, Murari Gupta, and Shivananda Sen. So these are very prominent devotees of Mahaprabhu in Bengal, and they're all very ecstatic to hear that Mahaprabhu has come back to Puri from South India. Acharya Ratnara Pandita Bakreshwar, Acharya Nidiyara Pandita Gadadhar, Acharya Ratna, Brakeshwar Pandit, Acharya Nidhi, and Gadadhar Pandit were all very pleased to hear this news. Shriram Panditara Pandita Damodar, Shriman Panditara Vijay Shriram Pandit, Damodar Pandit, Shriman Pandit, Vijay and Sridhar were also very pleased to hear it. Raghava Panditara Acharya Nandan, Katika Kohibar, Jata Prabhurgan. Raghava Pandit, the son of Advaitacharya, Raghava Pandit, and also the son of Advaitacharya, and all the devotees became very satisfied. How many can I describe? So the son of Advaitacharya may refer to Achyutananda. Shunya Sabar Hoila Paramaula Sabe Mele Gela Shri Advaitara Pash. Everyone was very pleased, and they all gathered together at the house of Advaitacharya. Acharjera Sabe Koila Charana Bandhan Acharya Gosai Sabare Korila Lingan. All the devotees offered respectful obeisances at the lotus feet of Advaitacharya, and in return, Advaitacharya embraced them all. Dina Dui Tin Acharya Mahos Sava Koila Nilachala Jaite Acharya Jukti Drida Koila. Advaitacharya then held a festival that lasted 2 to 3 days. Thereafter, they all made a firm decision to go to Jagannath Puri. Sabimili Navadipe Ekatrahaya Niladri Chalila Sachimatar Agyaloya. All the devotees met together at Navadip and with Mother Sachi's permission departed for Niladri, Jagannath Puri. Prabhur Samachara Shuni Kulina Gramabasi Satyaraj Ramananda Milila Sabayashi. The inhabitants of Kulinagram, Satyaraj, Ramananda, and all the other devotees there came and joined Advaitacharya. Mukunda Narahari Raghunandana Kanda Hoite Acharjera Tai Aila Nilachala Jaite. Mukunda, Narahari, Raghunandana, and all the devotees came from Kanda to Advaitacharya's home to accompany him to Jagannath Puri. Mukunda, Narahari, Raghunandana, and all the others came from Kanda to Advaitacharya's home to accompany him to Jagannath Puri. So they're all going to see Mahaprabhu. Sekale Dakina Hoite Paramananda Puri Ganga Tiri Tiri Aila Nadiya Nagari. At that time, Paramananda Puri came from South India. Traveling along the banks of the Ganges, he ultimately reached the town of Nadia. Achira Mandire Suke Korila Vishram Aitare Bikka Dila Korea Shaman. At Navadip, Paramananda Puri took his board and lodging at the house of Sachimata. She provided him with everything very respectfully. Prabhur Agaman Teho Rahai Shunila. Prabhur Agaman Teho Tahai Shunila. Shigra Nilachala Jaite Taran Ijahoila. While residing at the house of Sachimata, Paramananda Puri heard the news of Mahaprabhu's return to Jagannath Puri. He therefore decided to go there as soon as possible. Prabhur ek bhakta dvija kamalakantanam tariloya nilachale korila prayan. There was a devotee of Mahaprabhu named Dvija Kamalakanta, whom Paramananda Puri took with him to Jagannath Puri. Satvaraya siya teho milila prabhure prabhura ananda hoilat panchatahare. Paramananda Puri very soon arrived at Mahaprabhu's place. The Lord was very happy to see him. Now, Paramananda Puri is a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. Mahaprabhu respects him and has affection for him. When he came to Navadip and heard that Mahaprabhu had arrived back from South India, Paramananda Puri immediately left. He didn't wait for the other devotees. He just immediately went to Puri to be with Mahaprabhu. Paramananda Puri very soon arrived at Mahaprabhu's place. The Lord was very happy to see him. Premaveshi koila tara chanana bandhan teho premaveshi koila prabhure alingan. In the great ecstasy of love, the Lord worshipped the lotus feet of Paramananda Puri, and in turn, Paramananda Puri embraced the Lord in great ecstasy. Prabhu kohe toma sange rohite panchahoy more kripa kore kora niladri ashroy. Mahaprabhu said, please stay with me and thus show me favor, accepting the shelter of Jagannath Puri. Puri kohe toma sange rohite banchakori goda hoite chali ailaya nilachala puri. Paramananda Puri replied, I wish also to meet with you. Therefore, I have come from Bengal, Goda, to Jagannath Puri. Dakina hoite shuni tomara agaman Satyanandita ar jata bhaktagan. At Navadip, Mother Sachi and all the other devotees were very glad to hear about your return from South India. Sabe asite chena tomare dekite toma sabar vilambu. Pardon me. Sabe asite cha sabe asite chena tomara dekite ta sabar vilamba deki ailana tarite. They are all coming here to see you, but seeing that they were delayed, I came alone very quickly. Kashimishwar abashe nibrete ekgar prabhutare dila ar sevara kinkar. There was a solitary room at Kashimishwar's house, and Mahaprabhu gave it to Paramananda Puri. He also gave him a servant. Aradine Aila Swarup Damodar Prabhura Atyanta Marmi Rasera Sagar. Swarup Damodar also arrived the next day. He was a very intimate friend of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, and he was an ocean of transcendental rasa, or of divine rasa, Rasera Sagar. He's an ocean of mercy. Swarup is one of the names of a brahmachari in Shankaracharya's disciplic succession. In the Vedic discipline, there are 10 names for sannyasis, and it is customary for a brahmachari assisting a sannyasi of the designation tirtha or ashrama to receive the title Swarup. Damodar Swarup was formerly a resident of Navadip, and his name was Purushottamacharya. When he went to Varanasi, he took sannyas from a sannyasi designated Tirtha, although he received the title Swarup in his brahmachari name, he did not change his name when he took sannyas. Actually, as a sannyasi, he should have been called, as a sannyasi, he should have been called Tirtha. But he seems to retain his original brahmachari name, brahmachari title of Swarup. So, Swarup Damodar. He kept his brahmachari name even though he was a sannyasi. Purushottamacharya Tara Nama Purvashrame Navadip Chila Teho Prabhur Charane. When Swarup Damodar was residing at Navadip under the shelter of Mahaprabhu, his name was Purushottamacharya. Prabhur Sanyas Deki Unmata Hoya Sanyas Grahana Koila Varanashigiya Prabhur Sanyas Deki Unmata Hoya Sanyas Grahana Koila Narayani Giya Prabhur Sanyas Deki Unmata Hoya Sanyas Grahana Koila Varanasigiya. After seeing that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accept the renounced order, Purushottamacharya became like a madman and immediately went to Varanasi to take sannyas. Chaitanya Nanda Guru Tara Agya Dilena Tare Vedanta Padiya Padao Samasta Lokare. At the conclusion of his sannyas, his spiritual master Chaitanya Nanda Bharati ordered him, read the Vedanta Sutra and teach it to others. Parama Virakta Teho Parama Pandita Kayamane Ashriyache Sri Krishna Charita. Swarup Damodar was a great renunciant as well as a great learned scholar. With heart and soul, he took shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, as follows. Okay. Swarup Damodar was a great renunciant as well as a great learned scholar. With heart and soul, he took shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Nischinte Krishna Bhajiva Eta Karane Unmade Korila Teho Sannyasa Grahane. He was very enthusiastic to worship Sri Krishna without disturbance, and therefore, almost in madness, he accepted the sannyas order. Sannyas Korila Shika Shutra Tyagarup Jogya Patanila Nama Hoila Swarup. Upon accepting sannyas, Purushottamacharya followed the regulative principles by giving up his tufted hair, or sika, and sacred thread. He also gave that up. But he did not accept the saffron-colored dress. Also, he did not accept the sannyasi title, but remained in Naistika Brahmachari. Sannyas Korila Shika Sutra Tyaga Rup Joga Patananila Nama Hoila Swarup. Upon accepting sannyas, Purushottamacharya, that's Swarup Damodar, followed the regulative principles by giving up his tuft of hair, his sika, and sacred thread, but he did not accept a saffron-colored dress. Also, he did not accept a sannyasi title or name, but remained as a Naistika Brahmachari. Gurutai Agyamagin Aila Nilachale Ratri Dine Krishna Prema Ananda Bihare. After taking permission from his sannyas guru, Swarup Damodar went to Nilachala and accepted the order, After taking permission from his sannyas guru, Swarup Damodar went to Nilachala and accepted the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then all day and night, in ecstatic love of Krishna, he enjoyed transcendental mellows, or Krishna Prema, in the loving service of the Lord. Ratri Dine Krishna Prema Nanda Vivale. Then all day and night, in ecstatic love of Krishna, he enjoyed transcendental mellows, or rasa, in the loving service of the Lord. Panditera Abadi Panditera Abadi Bhakya Nahikaro Sane Nirjane Rohaye Log Sab Nahijane. Swarup Damodar was the limit of all knowledge. Swarup Damodar was the limit of all learned scholarship, but he did not exchange words with anyone. He simply remained in a solitary place, and no one could understand where he was. Okay. Krishna Rasa Tattva Beta Deha Prema Roop Sakat Mahaprabhu Dvitiya Swarup. Sri Swarup Damodar was the personification of ecstatic love, fully cognizant of the transcendental rasas in relationships with Krishna. He fully embraced, Swarup Damodar was the limit of all learned scholarship, but he did not exchange words with anyone. He simply remained in a solitary place, and no one could understand where he was. Krishna Rasa Tattva Beta Deha Prema Roop Sakat Mahaprabhu Dvitiya Swarup. Sri Swarup Damodar was the personification of ecstatic love, fully cognizant of the transcendental mellows in relationship with Krishna. He directly represented Mahaprabhu with his second expansion. So Swarup Damodar is so very advanced, and he understands all the intricacies of devotional service. Granta Shloka Gita Keho Prabhu Pashe Ane Swarup Parika Koile Pache Prabhu Shune. If someone wrote a book or composed verses and songs and wanted to recite them before Mahaprabhu, Swarup Damodar would first examine them and then correctly present them. Only then would Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agree to listen. Otherwise, he did not want to hear people committing rasabhas, mixing up one mellow with another incompatibly. Mahaprabhu didn't like rasabhas, Viruda. Let's see. When those things which are against the conclusions of devotional service, the conclusions are the Siddhanta. So Mahaprabhu also didn't want to hear anything that went against Siddhanta. So Swarup Damodar was in charge of hearing whatever anybody wanted to present something to Mahaprabhu. First it had to be approved by Swarup Damodar. If someone wrote a book or composed verses and songs and wanted to recite them before Mahaprabhu, Swarup Damodar would first examine them and then correctly present them. Only then would Mahaprabhu agree to listen. Bhakti Siddhanta Virudara Rasabhas Shunite Nahoy Prabhur Chittera Ulas. Mahaprabhu was never pleased to hear books or verses Mahaprabhu was never pleased to hear books or verses opposed to the conclusive statements of devotional service. The Lord did not like hearing rasabhas, or the overlapping of transcendental mellows. Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha refers to that which is against the principles of unity and diversity, philosophically known as achintya bheda bheda, simultaneous oneness and difference, whereas rasabhas is something that may appear to be a transcendental mellow or rasa, but actually is not. Those who are pure Vaishnavas should avoid both these things opposed to devotional service. These misconceptions practically parallel the Mayavad philosophy. If one indulges in Mayavad philosophy, he gradually falls down from the platform of devotional service. By overlapping mellows, rasabhas, one eventually becomes a prakrita sahajya, and takes everything to be very easy. One may also become a member of the bowel community and gradually become attracted to material activities. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has therefore advised us to avoid Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha and Rasabhas. In this way, the devotee can remain pure and free from fall downs. Everyone should try to remain aloof from Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha and Rasabhas. Bhakti Siddhanta Viruddha, conclusions which are contrary or against the actual Vedic conclusions or the conclusions of devotional service. Ateva Swarup Age Kore Barikan Shudahoy Jari Prabhure Karana Shravan. It was the practice of Swarup Damodar to examine all literatures to find out whether their conclusions were correct. Only then would he allow them to be heard by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vidyapati Chandida Sri Gita Govinda Teen Gite Karana Prabhurananda. Sri Swarup Damodar used to read the poems of Vidyapati and Chandidas and Jayadev Goswami Sri Gita Govinda. He used to make Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happy by singing these verses. Sangite Gandharva Sam Shastre Brihaspati Damodar Sama Ara Nahi Mahamati. Swarup Damodar was as expert a musician as the Gandharvas, and in scriptural discussions he was just like Brihaspati, the priest of the heavenly gods. Therefore, it is to be concluded there was no great personality quite like Swarup Damodar. Advaita Nityananda Parama Priyatam Srivasari Bhaktaganer Hoy Pranasam Advaita Nityananda Parama Priyatam Srivasari Bhaktaganer Hoy Pranasam. Sri Swarup Damodar was very dear to Advaitacharya Nityananda Prabhu, and he was the life and soul of all the devotees headed by Srivas Thakur. Sri Damodarashi Dandavat Hoila Charane Padiya Shlok Padite Lagila. When Swarup Damodar came to Jagannath Puri, he fell flat before the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, offering him obeisances and reciting a verse. When Swarup Damodar came to Jagannath Puri, he fell flat before the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, offering him obeisances and reciting a verse. Helon Dunita Kedaya Vishadaya Pronmilad Amodaya Samyas Chastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chitar Piton Madaya Sri Shashvad Bhakti Vimodaya Sa Madayai Madhurya Maryadaya Sri Chaitanya Daya Nide Tabadaya Buyad Anandodaya Helon Dunita Kedaya Vishadaya Pronmilad Amodaya Samyas Chastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chitar Piton Madaya Shashwat Bhakti Vinodaya Sa Madhya Madhuryam Maryadaya Sri Chaitanya Dayanide Tava Daya Bhuyad Amandodaya. O ocean of mercy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let there be an awakening of your auspicious mercy, which easily drives away all kinds of material lamentations by making everything pure and blissful. Indeed, your mercy awakens transcendental bliss and covers all material pleasures. By your auspicious mercy, quarrels and disagreements arising among different scriptures are vanquished. Your auspicious mercy pours forth transcendental mellows and thus causes the heart to jubilate. Your mercy, which is full of joy, always stimulates devotional service and glorifies conjugal love of God. May transcendental bliss be awakened within my heart by your causeless mercy. Uttaya Mahaprabhu Koila Lingan Duijane Primaveshik Hoila Achaitan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu raised Swarup Damodar to his feet and embraced him. They both became ecstatic in love and fell unconscious. So I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow I'll continue. Okay. So now we heard glorification of Swarup Damodar and his arrival in Jagannath Puri. And you can leave it. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama Ravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Janardan Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Janardan Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatam Bhatta Raghunath Jai Rupa Sanatam Bhatta Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhattacharya Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhattacharya Raghunath H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Jaite Vignana Shabista Puran Jaite Vignana Shabista Puran H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas H.I. Gosai Mui Taradas Tatsavana Pada Renu Mora Panchagras Raja Panchagras Tader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas Tader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas Janame Janame More Abhilas H.I. Gosai Jabe Branche Koilabas H.I. Gosai Jabe Branche Koilabas Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Majai Aman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Majai Aman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamudas Nam Sankirtana Kohe Narada Mudas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Garanga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhattadash Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Primsiko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Shri Gaura Bhattacharya Ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Koladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Shri Kartik Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Damodar Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Niyama Seva Ki Jai. Shri Urja Vrata Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Janardan Maharaj Ki